Mounting room is when the specimens are named and they come up to us. They actually come up in bundles of 50. So normally stored in newspapers like this. So we will open it up. That's the paperwork that comes with it. I'm working on orchids at the moment. So what we want to try and do when we're mounting a specimen is pick the best side to display, because obviously we're going to lose one side of the specimen once we've stuck it down. So what we want is to have, that's the back of an orchid leaf and the front. So we do that for the front, and I've got a small part here which is probably broken off from the base of that, and I'll show the back. We've also got the flowers. So what we do then is, once we've laid it out on our sheet, the capsule, that's for any loose material that might actually come and fall off as it comes through. Also, as we're sticking them down, there might be a nice piece of detail on the back of it that we're going to lose. So we will take that off and we'll pop it into a capsule. Also in a capsule is DNA material, so they'll take a small section off for the leaf. So labels usually go bottom right. That's so when they're going through the covers, they can actually see quite clearly where things are. And so we put them there. Barcodes, I'll move the capsule there because barcodes usually go top right now. So I'll put that on first. So we've got two methods for applying glue. We either use a brush, which I'll use for this one, or use a bottle. The reason we use a bottle is you get some plant specimens like legumes or grasses, things like that. If you try to use a brush on them, you're just going to lose so much of the material. So you can, it's a lot easier to actually apply with a bottle for those ones. You see I'm using it, always working from the base, working outwards. And being careful gently with the flowers.
Is the glue a special glue?
It is. It's a PVA glue, but it's not like your basic wood glue. It's actually a bookbinder's adhesive, so it's pH neutral. So it's archival quality, as is everything else, the sheets and the capsules.
And the paper, actually, that he's mounting it onto, I only learnt this the other day. I just thought it was very high quality paper. It's in fact 100% cotton. It's amazing.
Yeah, cotton rag.
I didn't know that.
Goodness me, where does that come from?
Well, I don't know. We've got a special supplier that was pretty expensive stuff. You can imagine.
Yeah,
so actually, by the time you've collected a plant specimen, travelled internationally, paid people to drive you round and help you pitch tents and what have you. Each specimen is worth a lot of money. Yeah. David, you managed to mount about 50 in a day or something?
Oh, I wish. No, usually about 30 a day.
It's about 30 in a day.
25 to 30 a day.
But you can see what detailed work, careful work it is, because once it's glued down, that's it. You know, if you've put too much glue on an inflorescence and gummed it all up, it's really difficult for a botanist subsequently to be able to see what the structures are. So it's a very important job.
How long do you have to leave it to?
Usually about 2 to 3 days. They go underneath sandbags, because sandbags actually mould to the individual specimens. So as we'll put them into the stack, there'll be, once this is done, there'll be a wax sheet on top of that, then a blotting sheet, and then we move on to the next one. So that's how you do those.
Yes, it's labour of love.
Is the sponge in water?
We don't.
Yes,
we
just
have it
ordinary
upstairs.
water. And
And
we
there's
used to
7 of us in
use
the team, so,
natural
yeah.
sponges, but
Yeah,
they
we
worked
actually
out
used
far
it,
too expensive to do. So
overlooking-
these are
it's
actually
like
decorated
ours,
sponges, so they're like a cellulose sponge, and it's as close to a natural one as you can get.
Yeah, we've got definitely. Yeah, I mean, I'm fairly new to the team, but within the team there's like
So I
years and years
missed
of experience.
the
so I'm
capsule.
very,
What do you
know,
put
very
in
confident
this? Like you
someone
said, the
knows.
DNA specimen. So how would you know
Usually from
what
leaf.
is the best
It is,
of the
yeah.
leaf?
It's
Yeah.
kind of
a leaf, but anything can go into a capsule, anything that comes away. So it could be
Yeah, no,
seeds,
it's definitely,
fruits, or
It's
flowers.
a kind of like a, you know, you have
actually
to
take
get
DNA
your
samples.
They do, yes.
into the flow of it, otherwise you can kind of.
I don't actually know. You probably have to ask one of the botanists.
Oh, it's good.
And this is the beginning. Are you a botanist as well?
No, I work for
Oh,
a
no, that happens all the
botanist.
time. Like, they're
So,
so brittle. Some of them
I'm a
are
specimen
well
preparer, is my official title.
So, but as long as you can like put it back like a puzzle.
Specimen preparer.
And do you mind if I ask you,
Yeah.
what's your
It's
background?
rare that you kind of like just
To stick?
you wouldn't actually
Most of us indeed. We've had everything over the years. I used to make costume jewellery before I came here, so it's those sort of art.
Does somebody do a inspection?
Well, yeah. Not so much inspection. I think we like so Melissa's she does like the counts and things like once a week, and she'll have a fixed
And
room
do you
to make sure that everyone's.
you presumably can't
So
really
yeah.
mount anything?
You can. PVA glue is reversible, so if for whatever reason, you know, or the sheet is badly damaged or a specimen needs to be taken off, you can soak sheets depending on what it is. I mean, something like this, if I was going to remove that now, it would be quite complicated because the flowers are very fine. But you'd soak the sheet from underneath, and as it's a cotton rag, that permeates through the paper, softens the glue from underneath, and then you can usually peel it off. But it's not something we like to do, so it's very, very rare I'd have to do something like that.
It's a complete piece of marble with the wooden, very intricate carvings.
And there we are,
It was
and that's the finished specimen.
a couple of years ago, so it's now back to its